Hello, everybody. It is Sunday. It is 12 o'clock Eastern. And on Sunday at 12 o'clock Eastern, something that's not going around right now is transparency. What is going around? What is going around is a lot of hangovers, a lot of
monkeypox,
a lot of boogie walks for one reason or another. You know, the fentanyl boogie walk. Not good. Not the kind of stuff that you want to be doing. But when you come to the Cash Flow Kings every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, you are abstaining from those dirty activities and promoting a clean lifestyle and learning about investing and having an entertaining time, especially if it's past 9 p.m. But the weekly recap is every week where we openly and transparently share our buys, sells, and dividends for the week. And we've heard a few comments recently in some of our shorts, and people have been calling Fiscal a grifter, saying that we want to sell stocks to you and saying that we want to sell a product to you. Frankly, that's fake news, and the weekly recap is here to prove that. So, Fiscal, would you like to start us off with some of your transactions this week? It has been a very active week for you.
I mean, less active than some of the previous recent weeks, but
compared to Black Monday, obviously not that.
Yeah. But yeah, I added a couple hundred shares of Clove to bring myself to an even 1,000 shares.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even after it went up?
Well, it kept going up after this. So
wow.
I mean, it's at 280 now. So it went up another 20% after this buy. Yeah. So you could say, you know, the opportunity cost of buying Clove instead of Starbucks. You know?
Oh, never.
Yeah.
Not this week.
Right. But yeah, it's at like 280 now. So this ended up being still a good buy, I guess, if according to share price. But I'm probably going to just keep it at the 1,000 shares because I really don't know how long this enthusiasm is going to last. My technical analysis boys, they've been telling me they see some resistance at like the 380, 390 level. So maybe that's where it stops, but I don't really know. I don't really do technical analysis.
Fake man's investing.
Now, High Tide, I have bought another 100 shares there just because it's been kind of cheap, you know. It's actually, it went up right after I did this too. It's at like 205 now. So
I'm above my cost per share.
Isn't this kind of weird how
I know.
Like I'm buying stocks and they're going up for a change? It's like really weird. I don't know how to feel about that.
Monkeypox must be real. Something's going on.
Yeah. You know, bought a little bit more Amazon. I feel like it's still a pretty good deal here in this 175, 176 area. So I'm happy to keep adding here. Disney added a little bit more there because it's still below 90.
Like that.
I definitely like Disney at these prices. And I told you, I think quite a while ago when it was over 100, hey, when it starts to like get into the 80s again, if that ever, I didn't know it was going to happen, but I said, if it did, I'm interested. And this is
we are here.
Yeah, we are here. And so, yeah, I'm following through kind of on that. Still, again, adding Amazon, we're still in sort of this range where I think it's pretty good opportunity. It's actually still like 10% lower than where my first few shares came in when I started buying it. So while it's still below my cost basis, I'm still going to keep adding. I don't see any reason not to.
I like that.
And yep, I finished the week. Grab had earnings. It kind of got overshadowed a little bit with the MPW talk, but both Grab and Alibaba had earnings. They both missed. Baba went up for some reason and Grab absolutely cratered. Now, actually, when it comes to like the actual results and how it compares with like expectations and guidance and stuff, I think Grab actually performed better, like as far as what I wanted to see. Whereas Baba, like their EPS came in 29% below expectation. So you sit here and it's like that goes up, but for some reason Grab, who for whatever reason the analysts had expectations that were higher than what the guidance is. So management said that 2024 would be a 14 to 17% year over year revenue jump.
Mm-hmm.
And they hit 17% compared to the prior quarter of the prior year, the same
Mm-hmm.
quarter. So that's on the high end of 14 to, if 14 to 17 is the range, 17 is on the high end. And that's what they achieved. But apparently the analysts were expecting it to be more than that.
Mm.
So that's basically the story of Grab. And I say, like, if management said 14 to 17 and they're hitting 17 this quarter and they expect that to be the full year, I think that they're doing what they said they would do, and it doesn't deserve a hit to the share price. Also, their profitability improved drastically,
The
and
profitability.
yeah, they're going to. They said that they're going to step on it on their buybacks. They're gonna be a share buyback machine. So get ready for that. Buybacks are always nice when the
Love
stock
my
is cheap.
bets. Yep.
Now, it's not as though they're trading at like a low multiple or anything, but they do have literally like 5 billion in cash just sitting there and like no debt. So what else are they going to do if they don't have to spend much for growth anymore?
Mm.
Like, might as well just start doing buybacks, because if they feel the business is undervalued, should be a good thing for shareholders. And
Love a buyback.
And a large part of why they're doing it is just they do have a lot of share-based compensation, so they want to offset that to as best as they can. So yeah, I'm happy with Grab, and I'm gonna possibly keep adding more if it stays this beaten down. But hey, we'll see how that goes.
All right. Pretty less active week for me, at least compared to last, but it is what it is. Big transaction this week. I sold out of my Costco position after talking about it with some people on the Cash Flow Kings Live every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to get emotionally attached to stocks, and I didn't want to get emotionally attached to this one. I sold out at a really nice gain on it. I believe around 40%. So, I mean, I'll take that all day. I think it's overvalued. And what's to say that they're not going to go back to a better valuation at some time where I can buy even more? So, if I were to ever load up again, I'd probably have to hit that $500 range, maybe $500-$600, and I'd build up more of a core position, I think. Valuation just didn't make sense. And it wasn't a crazy enough big position where it's like, it's not like it's 10% of the portfolio. It's a core holding. What am I going to do with the money? It was literally my portfolio. It's about 1.5% of the portfolio. It's really not that big. I think I should probably consolidate here at this really good gain. Valuation makes sense. I could do elsewhere with the money. I didn't really do much with it immediately. I bought Disney the next day at $85.60. I think that's good valuation. On that same day, I happened to do some due diligence, Fiscal, and I went to actually see a Disney movie. I went to see the new Deadpool Wolverine movie. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I snuck in Skinny Pop to the theaters and took it over to the butter machine, and it tasted just the same. And I snuck a Smart Water in. So, I mean, that's like, I don't know, that probably costed like $5, and it would have costed like $25 to the movie theater. So get some savings in. Bullish, or not bullish for AMC though at all. So I took away from their profits. Got some dividends this week, $2.65 from Apple. What are you going to do there? Reinvested that. That's the only dividend that I lied. Got my last ever dividend from AbbVie. As you guys do, what I know if you've been keeping up with the series recently. AbbVie,
Rest in peace, AbbVie.
I know that was actually a pretty sizable holding, like where I had to put some thought into selling it. Got some nice gains out of it, and I also it was just a circle competency thing. I really didn't understand the business. I best could, and I made an error, everybody, on my Costco gain. It was a 72% gain, not a 40%. 40% was the AbbVie, so I'll take 72% all day. But I did have to put some real thought into the AbbVie sell, and it just made sense. I didn't understand the business, and I'm just going to go index fund with it, which I think is the best move. But I got my last ever dividend from them, so that's sad. So thank you for your service. We appreciate you, AbbVie. Next, I got $3.47 from Realty Not Reality Income. That dividend is going to dwindle down. I've been trimming out of that recently, and I reinvested it. So, I mean, there you go. it goes up to 65, I'll be happy. But that's pretty much all my transactions for the week. I've just been a lot more patient, sitting at around 12% cash consolidation right now, so I'm happy. That, ladies and gentlemen, is transparency, something that we have been accused of not doing recently.
Unbelievable. I
know. But something that you should be doing is becoming a channel member for only $2 every single month. Help support what we're doing on the Cash Flow King. Get access to priority. Get access to join the show whenever you want. Unlimited impersonation requests. Get a nice little badge next to your name. An all-time merch discount. Priority to topics and debates. It's the best $2 you could possibly spend on anything. You could like get like a fractional hooker. I mean, like you can get like 2 minutes of it, and that only lasts 2 minutes. Our stuff lasts an entire month, so it's the best $2 you could possibly spend.
It's true.
Thank you all for watching. Smash the like button, subscribe, do dividend, stock, drugs, and of course, remember, cash flow is